Ready? Okay.
Ready? Okay. So, Kurt and I went to meet a friend of mine a few weeks ago. And
oh, yes.
And so it was wonderful because we got to hang out with her, and then we met her husband, and we were having a conversation. It was just like light, like standing around small talk. And I don't know how or why the conversation came up.
Scram.
Do you? But Kurt ends up saying, you know, I just heard from a friend the other day, and he's saying this like completely innocently, but you can write in and tell me what you think about this. But Kurt goes, I just heard this from a friend the other day, and he said, happy wife, happy life. And when you said that, and you said it like you've never heard it before, and like it was normal and okay. And I'm standing there thinking, why are you saying happy wife, happy life? That's so condescending. And I looked at you and I was like, I don't know. And you were like, but that's good because then, you know, like you're happy and like we're doing what you want to do. And I was like, just to me did not feel like the time or the place to really go into why I felt like it was just so inappropriate to say. So then when we get in the car, it opened up the conversation it was very interesting. It was an interesting conversation. My perspective was, you usually hear people say happy wife, happy life in a very condescending way. I've heard men use it, and you hear it on sitcoms, and I find it offensive. It's kind of like dismissive. Oh, like if I just yes my wife to death, then I don't have to hear her because otherwise she'll bitch. So that's the way I took it. And when I shared that with you, you seemed to be completely flabbergasted and shocked about it, because if you haven't noticed by this point, Kurt is the ever eternal optimist, and he always looks
everything's going to be okay.
The glass half full. He always sees the best in people. He always is looking at like, you know, what is the more optimal, happier solution to things. And I don't think a lot of people are like that. But I love that about you. It's endearing. I'm not that way really, but I am, but not to your degree. And so you had a completely different take on the saying of happy wife, happy life.
Thank you for introducing this topic. I think it's important we talk about it. All right, here we go. And I would like to hear before I say anything, when you hear somebody say happy wife, happy life, currently, before I talk, what's your current view of it? Please, somebody write in.
Is it condescending? That's really what I want to know.
Or is it something else? That's what I want to know.
What's this something else, Kurt? What's this something else?
I don't know.
I used your full name. What is this something else?
We're about to hear the something else, aren't we? Yeah. So I wish I could. You know I'm horrible with details, but I'm going to do my best here.
Not weird.
We're talking to a new couple who are individually and together wonderful. And I can't remember how it came up, obviously. And so I'm trying to reconstruct. I'm stalling, hoping my brain is going to fill in details.
Quick, fill it in. I can't remember the context of how that came up.
But it's something I got it.
Wow.
I guess Jen's protecting the anonymity, LMNOP. For some reason, that's something, right? You know,
it's not necessary to share who our friends are.
It's not where you may not know.
They're friends.
They're friends. That's private. We'll talk about us privately, but other people, that's not right. Talk about yourself, right?
Keep it moving.
Right. Wow. You know what I'm doing? You know what I think's happening here? I'm zippity-boo, look over here. Well, I'm waiting for my brain to generate the response. Yeah. But I got it. I have
no patience for that. We're pittas in very different ways, so it's very funny to see us play off each other that way.
Yeah. All right. And you hate waiting. So here we go. Jenn and her friend, who will remain nameless, are in Ayurvedics together. They're into the Ayurvedics. And so I was joking with the guy. I'm like, so you having to adjust things too? About your diet? Did she tell you, you shouldn't be doing this because it heats that? And you're like, oh, okay. And he was like, nah, I do what I want. I'm like, yeah, I hear you. I'm like, but I have this friend. Something how it happened. Is that exact?
You're definitely closer than my memory.
Yeah.
So
and I'm like, I have this friend who will remain nameless, who always says, happy wife, happy life. I'm like, I like to roll with that. Like, yeah, she's into the program, whatever. I like to just say yes and go with it. Now, I know how Jenn takes it and how a certain percentage of you take it, but how I mean it is, if I have a decision and I love you, why not make a decision that makes you happy? Not in a placating way, in a, hey, that's how you want to play? I'm like, I'll play with you there. That's like the same thing as the meeting up thing. Like, I'll meet you there. Not in a, whatever you say, dear. All right, dear.
Yes.
And it's more in a, like, I'll hang out with you there.
But in society and culturally, historically, it's that saying is always attached to being condescending.
According to you. We'll find out.
OMG. I will bet 90 to 95% of people who, please, I mean, nobody ever hits us up. But in this instance, please hit us up. What do you think?
Now, this is normally where I do a contest and Jen would roll. She already did.
Yeah.
Roll her eyes.
Roll my eyes.
Let's do a contest between us instead. Let's do a bet.
Okay.
Let's do a bet. I want to bet restaurants. Because I'll know I'll never get what I want otherwise this way. And I think it's fair because you can eat salad and you can eat bread. And you can eat something else. Like, I think this is fair. If it's not fair, you tell me. Let's do a bet. Even if one of you writes in. No side.
You are such a pointer.
No, I apologize. Good point back. Now we're even. No side texting your friends to write in. Agreed? Agreed.
That wouldn't have even occurred to me. But now.
Agreed.
I will.
All right. I want a fist bump.
I will side text.
No side text. I want you on your honor. I want your word.
So upset.
I want your word.
I'm not going to side text.
All right, very good. Here's the bet. Whoever writes in, we will tally. If I win, I get to pick the restaurant of my choice. Now, if we lived on Long Island, I would pick Peter Luger's. Hands down. Or the spare rib I would even take. Like, I don't feel like driving 30 minutes. We live in Deer Park or Carmack or something like that. Or in between.
When we go to Long Island, we stay in Massapequa.
Oh, I was saying if we lived there. Yeah, if we were on Long Island, Massapequa, I would be okay with the spare rib. I want to drive 20 minutes, not 40 minutes, whatever it is. But since we're in Lancaster, PA, I'm going to pick Ruth's Chris.
I knew it.
Because it's the best steakhouse that I know of in the area. I used to go there. I like their steak perfectly fine. It's no Luger's, but it's really up there. I like it a lot. What's your restaurant? First of all, do you accept?
Yes, because I'm going to win. I am so 100% confident that you are so out of touch. It's endearing, but it's out of touch.
And are you okay with if I do win, we go to Ruth's Chris? You have salad and bread and soup.
There's plenty of like vegetables that I can eat.
Very good.
It's fine.
Cream spinach side, maybe.
Cream spinach, and I'm good with dessert.
Right. Do you want to name your restaurant, or you just want to cut to the other part of the conversation that I know is coming up?
The best part.
This is the best part. So if I'm not a misogynistic, sexist a-hole, this is even better, supposedly. Right? All right. Can I tell this is my story. So
yeah, it's not my story.
This is my recollection of the details to the best of my memory, Your Honor. I'm in 6th grade, and you have these books when you're graduating. That was the graduating level of elementary school. And they give you these books with different color pages with a zipper, and you open the flap, and maybe they gave you the pen, and every senior 6th grader writes in everybody else's book.
So it was kind of like a yearbook?
Yeah, but it was just a pad for writing notes to each other. I wish I still had that. Why'd I throw that out? I used to take pictures of stuff I threw out. I didn't even take pictures of it. That's lost until I die and I relive my life and I look at it. But I clearly remember 2 pages. 2 pages I remember. I was friends with people who will remain nameless. Obviously protecting ourselves or people, or I don't know what we're doing. But I'm going to follow the theme. A girl writes to me, a neighbor, who I thought I was friendly with. I liked her anyway, as a friend. She writes in my thing, for friends like you, who needs enemies? And I thought it was so nice. I looked at that as like, oh, that's so nice. If you have enough really good friends, like, yeah, who has a need? Like, who even cares about anybody else? Like, that's the way my sixth grade,
which is brain.
that. Good translation.
I did it.
The way my 6th grade brain thought about that.
Uh-huh.
If subconsciously I knew the meaning, wow, great defense mechanisms, ego. Like, I looked at that and said, oh, that's so nice. So then when my really good friend gave me, hey, Kurt, sign the thing. I thought we were really good friends at that point. Maybe we weren't already, but we were really good friends at some point. At least from my perspective, we worked out together. We hung out. Like, I felt like we listened to Journey. Like, I felt like we had like a bond.
So 6th grade, 80s. So cute.
I wrote in his thing the most wonderful thing that somebody wrote in my thing. Hey, whatever, but we're friends like you, who needs enemies? And then I was shocked, like, when he confronted me, he was like, why'd you write this? And I didn't know what he's talking about at first. And then he showed me his point of view. I got to say, immature 6th grade me, I think I liked people. I don't want to piss people off. Like, it was too much for me to handle. I think I'm sorry I shut down. I'm sorry I shut down when I saw the way that people take that.
Yeah.
Did that ever happen to you? Maybe not with that saying. Maybe I'm the only idiot who misread that one. Maybe I'm the only idiot who misread Happy Wife, Happy Life in a good way.
I mean, do you see a pattern?
Yeah. So
it's kind of a theme.
So please share your things. Who knows what the hell the title of this show is going to be? Who the hell knows?
The title of the show is With Friends Like You, Who Needs Enemies? That's the title.
So the beginning title is going to be longer, and then it'll be and other foibles.
Yeah.
That'll be the shorter title. And you hate long titles for some marketing reason, but would you say that's our show? Do you have any comments you want to make?
I just think that having that example that dates back to when you were in 6th grade. And that it just shows the longevity of your naivete,
and
which is incredibly endearing and sweet. So you've managed to hold on to that childlike innocence and translate that into modern day culture and in a way that only you could recover from.
I'll take that all as positive.
Yeah. Okay.
As I would.
So.
Anyway, Wait a minute. Something feels imbalanced.
No.
You're talking about balance? No. Something feels imbalanced.
What's that?
What? Have you had any foibles in your life like that? Ish, close, related, anything like that where you misunderstood something and in any kind of fun way?
Honestly, I have to really think about it. I honestly don't know. And I don't think I have the energy to go into the memory banks. That wasn't the point of this conversation. If I had something that was good, like to bring up.
Good. It was great.
But there's no topping this whole theme was all about you. And I do not need to insert myself in that. In any way, if I don't have something immediately ready to share.
I was asking for the viewers, and if you had anything fun, that is all. I'm easily fine with letting that go. That's it. We cool?
We're cool because it's time to wrap it up.
I'm going to cook dinner. And
have some dinner.
We're going to cook dinner, and we're finally going to talk about
The Last Kingdom.
The Last Kingdom. We're on season 2. I love that show. King of Thrones. Not really.
You mean Game
enough.
of Thrones-esque. You're so cute.
Oh, God help me.
He's 10 years older than me.
I take supplements. Let's hope they kick in. Lion's mane's supposed to be good for that memory and things. Go Lion's mane.
So yes, we're gonna watch we're on the season finale of season 2.
Yes. So
It's exciting.
We were connected enough for a show. Hopefully, we're gonna really connect on
Last Kingdom. I just can't remember that name, but it's a good show.
And now here's
Uhtred, son of Uhtred.
And now there's an Uhtred, son of Uhtred, son of Uhtred.
Yes.
That's it. That wasn't a spoiler alert. Oh, maybe it was.
No, it wasn't.
Not really.
It's not a spoiler.
If you get upset about that, don't. Have a drink.
Kurt's introducing drama where there needn't be.
Yes. But isn't that what all drama is about? Anyway, we're going to let you go. Till next time, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you stay safe, whatever that means. Have fun. We know what that means.
Kurt's pointing.
I'm pointing at you, the audience, because I mean it and I want you to have fun.
So impassioned.
Chill out. Have fun. Be safe. Stay healthy. Happy wife, happy life. Happy husband, happy husband.
With friends like you, who needs enemies? I'm Jenn. Namaste.
Till next time, everyone. Peace.